Hey everybody, how's it going? Good to be with you guys. In this video, I'm going to be showing my record store day finds for this year. I did something this year I normally don't do. I actually woke up early and got in line before my vinyl store opened just to score something. Normally, I just sleep in. I let the crazy crowd go in and out. And then I come in when things have settled and just see what's there, and if something catches my eye, I usually buy it. But something was releasing on this record store day, and the store I go to only had one copy of it, so I had to wake up my ass pretty early and get down there in line and hope to score it. Going to bed early paid off because I scored the goods, and that goods is Van Halen live right here and right now. This is a live album during the Sammy Hagar era of Van Halen, which I really enjoyed. I had this on CD since the early 90s, and it has always been one of my favorite CDs in my collection. It is so cool to see this on vinyl. And like I said, vinyl store only had one copy of it, so I got up early, got a good place in line towards the front. Not the first person, but I think I was something like the sixth or seventh person in line. Everybody else was after other things, and no one was really after this, thank God. So the one copy that the store had in stock became mine. And this is a great live set. I almost want to say a tri-gatefold, but it's a little bit more than that. Maybe because it does open up like a book. Here's some of the pictures. It's cool to see these pictures in a larger format. I was so used to the CD booklet and seeing them kind of small. So it's cool to see these photos blown up a little bit more. You can see them a lot better. Here's pictures of each individual member and a group photo in the middle. I really love the way this is put together, this packaging is put together. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. And this is the last set of pictures and credits. Very nice, very nice. This is a 4-record set. There is a lot of music on this collection. As you can see there, those are all the songs that are on this. A lot of music on this. 4 records. What's great about this vinyl release is it contains 3 extra tracks that were not included in the CD set back in the 90s. Those 3 songs are The Dream Is Over, Eagles Fly, and Mine All Mine. Makes up the bonus material of this record set. And it's on colored vinyl. Let me get that. It's on red translucent vinyl, and all the albums have the same label, so I'll just show you this one record. But all 4 records have the same label, red translucent vinyl. It looks really nice, really nice. The sound mix on this is really good too. It's real loud, punchy and thunderous. Loud, punchy and thunderous is basically what I would say. Here's my one beef about this this set. These inner sleeves. For the money you pay, because this costs like $100 retail, so it's an expensive grab. And it's on the hype sticker. It's labeled as a collector's item. So if it's a collector's item and it's $100, shouldn't we at least get some poly-lined inner sleeves and not this cheap paper nonsense? That's just my sour grapes. When I opened it up, I was like, okay, no poly-lined inner sleeves. I'm just this real cheap paper stuff, and I'm paying $100. I think we should get some quality here, but that's, like I said, that's just my sour grapes, and I've said my piece. But however, I do love the mix on this. It is a great sound mix. It sounds great in all my speakers. It pounds. It really pounds. And I really dug this. And hopefully, I believe from what I've been hearing, that this will start. This is the first of many reissues that come out during the Van Hagar era of Van Halen, which I think is long overdue. We're going to be seeing remasters of all the albums when he was the lead singer in the band. I don't know when. I don't know what they're going to release first. Is it going to be down the line 5150, then OU812, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, Balance, or are they going to mix it up? I don't know. I don't know. There's no information about that. But I heard that those remasters and reissues are coming. And thank God, because it's long overdue. Those were great albums. They were successful albums. And they deserve the reissue remastering treatment. And if and if this is what to grade by, then the other reissues should sound really nice, because this sounds really good. Unfortunately, this is not a true live album. I've read in Sammy Hagar's book, his autobiography, that he had re-recorded his vocals because they had to re-record the drums because originally the drums were played too fast. They had to kind of resync everything, I guess you could say. So Hagar had to do some of his vocals over again. So not exactly a true live recording, but because you'll notice in some of these songs, though Sammy Hagar is a great singer, on some of these tracks his voice just sounds a little too good, if you know what I mean. It sounds a little too good, but nonetheless, this is still a great set to have. I'm so glad it's in my collection. Yeah, I was really happy to get this. I'll show you the hype sticker, actually. Here's a hype sticker that came with it, because I've saved it, and I'll be putting it on the exterior sleeve once I get around to that. But there's the hype sticker for those who wanted to see it. Really good set, like I said. So glad I scored it. I had to wake up a little early to do that, but this was important to me. I really wanted this, and so happy that I got it. Oh, excuse me. All right, next up here, this is another kind of anniversary. Well, no, it's not an anniversary. It's just a collector's item limited to 3,500 copies, so 3,500 copies. From Mr. Big, their self-titled debut album from Mr. Big. I thought it was an anniversary pressing. I guess not. But this is also a transfer from the original master recordings. Oh, excuse me. This album means a lot to me as well. I love this album when it first came out. I had it on cassette when it first came out. And this album lived in my car for a very long time. And they came to my area opening for the band Winger. And I remember I had to see Mr. Big live. I wish they were the headliner, but they were the opening band. And they sounded great that night. Absolutely great. It was a great show. Even though they only played for like 40-45 minutes, they really kicked some ass. And to my surprise, I mean, I didn't really want to see Winger, but of course you paid for the ticket, might as well kick back and watch the other band. Winger actually sounded great that night too, which really surprised me because I didn't think I would like them at all. And they're a good band, and they sounded great, so that was a good night. And then later, I would see Mr. Big open for Rush a couple of times during the Presto tour for Rush. They were a great opening band for Rush. So the great memories with this album. It's on colored vinyl. This album is. There it is, on colored blue vinyl. Though it's hard to tell here because it's a real dark blue. It almost looks black. I think it looks black in this video, but trust me, it's a very dark blue vinyl. I'm trying to have the light catch it so you can tell it's blue, but oh well. Dark blue vinyl, but the record sounds really good. You might have to turn it up a little bit to get some volume out of it, I noticed. But I think it does sound really good, and I love the blue vinyl, even though it's Unfortunately on video, it's hard to tell that this is a blue vinyl record. Oh, there we go. Now you can kind of see it there. Dark blue vinyl. And look, the right kind of inner sleeves. At least Mr. Big did it. I don't see, if Mr. Big can do it, why can't Van Halen do it? But alright, whatever. And of course it comes with a lyric sheet. There we are. Really cool score. I actually had this on vinyl already, just the original pressing on black vinyl, which I'm very happy with. And at first I didn't know how necessary it was to pick this one up. I already have a vinyl copy of it. Until I found out, it's remastered from the original tapes and it's on blue vinyl, so made it an item I was going to keep my eye open for. And there it was, and I was so happy to pick this up. So limited to 3,500 copies. This Record Store Day release was so good, so good. So there we go. Those are my two Record Store Day finds. Just those two items alone damn near broke the bank. But I did manage to get a couple of 45s. This one I've never seen before, so I was glad I got it. It's from the Police for the song Secret Journey. I think I paid like $5 for this. A very cool 45. Like I said, I didn't even realize this was a single from Ghost in the Machine, Secret Journey. Good song. Good song. There are other better songs on that album, but still a good song. And the label is on A&M. There we go. So pretty good score on that one. B-side song is a song called Darkness. Well, I'll just show you. So the song Darkness on the B-side from the Police on the A&M label. So very cool to score that. And what the hell, I saw this. I don't have a copy of the song. I've always liked it, even though you could hear it on the radio every day. It's from Michael McDonald. I Keep Forgetting. Got this for a couple bucks. And so glad I picked it up. It's a great song. I've always loved that song. Never get tired of hearing it, even though the radio plays it too much. Back with the song Lose an End. So, very nice score on the Warner Brothers label. And, yeah. Michael McDonald. Love his voice. This is a classic song from him. Absolutely love it. Well, that's it. Just a short and sweet video to show the few things I scored on Record Store Day. It actually felt kind of nice, kind of waking up early and getting in line for Record Store Day. Because I remember the last time I did that was a few years back, and there was no order. I mean, there was a line, but once they opened the doors, everybody just sort of just ran in front of each other. So there was no single file. It was a mess, and everyone just ran to the bins at once, and everybody was more or less fighting over a record. You couldn't just finger your way through records in peace, because as soon as someone saw one, they just stuck their hand right in front of you, and that got on people's nerves. And I remember there was a lot of pushing and shoving and cussing and yelling. So I remember thinking, okay, this is not fun anymore if this is the way it's going to go down every time I go to a Record Store Day. So I kind of stopped participating in Record Store Days, and then I thought it was a cash grab, which it probably is for a lot of the labels. But when something that comes out that really catches your interest and you want in your collection in a real bad way and you score it, it is fun. And it's been a while since I've got that involved in Record Store Day, so it was good this year. It was a lot of fun. All right, that's gonna do it. Those were my finds for Record Store Day. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys scored, because there was a lot of good stuff out there. After I picked up those two items, I was pretty much tapped out money-wise. So I couldn't. There was a couple other things I kind of had my eye on. The Duran Duran release looked pretty cool. I was kind of interested in the Billy Joel one. That looked pretty cool, and a few others. There was one by Romeo Void that maybe I should have got. The Garbage put out a release for Record Store Day, so the Porcupine Tree. I didn't see the Porcupine Tree one around. Maybe later I could score that one. Who knows? Anyway, that's going to do it. Let me know what you guys got for Record Store Day, and let me know what you think about these. And as always, we'll talk. All right, that's going to do it. See you guys. Take care.